Yeah, I mean, I guess Slumdog was very quick, and although I'm aware I'm very blessed, because it kind of put me in the map, I guess. But I always felt slightly premature. I didn't feel like I'd really earned my stripes or really completely understood myself. I was 17, I had so much growing up to do, and so I was walking those red carpets and meeting great actors like Nicole and Dustin Hoffman and all these greats, and I was feeling like, oh man, I just feel like I don't belong here yet. I haven't earned it. So that experience was the fire for me to really work hard and try and feel like I could really earn that privilege that I was given. So yeah, I guess I tell Garth, I told Danny after every film that I get cast in, I'm like, be hard on me, because I respond well to that. Like, I'm terrible with compliments, but if you're hard on me, I'll actually react very well to that. So yeah, it's weird, isn't it? But it's true.
For you, Nicole?
I mean, success, I suppose my relationship with it is a bit distant. I'm not quite sure, because I try to stay very much just in the journey. I mean, winning the Oscar for that was probably a turning point, but not in terms of my life as an actor, because that was incredibly validating, but at the time it actually symbolized loneliness to me, because I didn't have anyone to share it with at that stage of my life. And I was like, wow, this means I need to get my act together, and I want to fall in love. So it was weird how that meant now this doesn't feel this, So I suppose I'm just fortunate that I'm still endlessly curious about human beings. I can still fall to my knees when I see great theatre, great cinema, a painting, read a novel that I never want to finish because I fall in love with the characters. I do feel when we make people feel like when I did Photograph 51, I had a direct line to an audience, and that for me was that was success for me at that time, because I needed that response. I needed to feel people directly and feel them laugh and cry and go back to what I'd done as a kid. This is what I wanted to do, and then be able to go backstage and go hi, and have people talk about it. It's a very distancing thing when you do film, because you rarely get to talk to people about it. I mean, maybe in the street briefly, but you don't get that direct contact. So that's the beauty, and that was a wonderful experience for me. But at the same time, I think right now my purpose when I work a lot of times is to sensitize, because I feel like the worst thing can happen is a desensitized society. And the more we're sensitized, and it's so bloody hard, because we're becoming desensitized. It's just the nature of the beast right now. So my work, I'm always trying to reach out so that I fear coldness in society, and so I'm always trying to connect, because I like people feeling. I like to feel.
I think there's a lot of people with you on that score. Speaking of warmth and feeling, let's go to a clip now.